You speak my tongue, the man said.
A bit.
An Englishman speaking Hindi?
The Sikh paused, siphoning air into his lungs.
It is an oddity.
I was always good at mimicry, Jack said, aware of how inconsequential the words were, but needing to say something, anything. Quiet now. Rest.
Soon I shall rest in paradise.
Jack brushed away a fly from near the man's eye. The Sikh did not appear to notice either the fly or Jack's gesture, but simply stared up at him. I'm sorry, Jack murmured, uncertain of where the apology came from or why he voiced it. It seemed supremely fatuous. A series of sharp reports sent puffs of sand exploding a dozen feet away. Jack ignored them. It was only the indiscriminate fire of retreating men discharging their rifles.
Sorry, I believe you are. Another oddity.
A cough rattled in the man's chest before he continued in a breathless whisper.
Most of you officers pretend knowledge you do not have, playing the part of all-knowing father and forcing others to the role of children.
Jack had no reply. He'd always been uncomfortable with the condescending attitudes many of his fellow officers adopted toward their native commands.
You,
the Sikh panted,
you do not belong here. You do not understand this country. You never will. Not in 1,000 lifetimes.
Not in 1,000,000, thought Jack. Another cough shuddered through the Sikh, and more red foam dribbled from his lips. Save your strength. The man smiled, a gentle smile of rebuke.
For what, Captain? It is most important you listen.
He tried to lift his head from Jack's lap and failed.
Tell your superiors. They will hear you. This land is not yours to fight for.
I'm not fighting for land. Scorn surfaced beneath the expression of patient endurance on the Sikh's dark face.
Why then?
Slavery. A man, any man, deserves to be free. Her Majesty has sent us here to put an end to the slave trade. The Sikh was very weak now. The whites of his eyes were turning a matte ivory. Beneath his swarthy complexion, an ashen hue bloomed rapidly.
Do you really believe this, Captain?
Did he? 5 years ago, his fervor still fueled by idealism, he had believed it. But 5 years ago, he had never seen a native mutineer blown to pieces after being tied to the barrel of a cannon, or his own commander punish an African city by burning it to the ground. 3 dervishes broke from cover near the walls of the zareba. They dashed across the open sand, heading out beyond the range of the guns. Jack watched them with little interest, detached, emotionless. The cut in his side chafed painfully against the coarse lining of his jacket. The sun blistered the back of his neck, the salt of his sweat stinging the burnt skin. He'd lost his sun helmet.
Do you?
Insisted the dying man as though it was essential he have Jack's answer. Why does he care? Jack thought tiredly. Yes.
Captain.
Faint now, a hiss of air, or was it life, escaped his barely moving lips.
There are many who profit in the human trade. If you seek to end slavery, look at your own people.
Jack stared, shocked. He couldn't be understanding the man correctly. What do you mean? The Sikh's eyelids drifted shut. What do you mean? The Sikh opened his eyes. His words were faint but clear.
There is an English officer of the Black Dragoons. Very proud. But for money, pride can be parted, honor betrayed.
What do you mean?
He has been able to accommodate the slavers because of his position. He delayed orders. Khartoum.
General Gordon's